Okay, so the question asks, it says, the table shows all students in a school grouped by year and gender. The head teacher wants to do a survey. She decides to take a stratified sample of 90 students, so that 90 is very important, to interview. So we look at the table. You've got your year groups, you've got your year 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, and 11s, and we know that they split up into boys and girls as well. So we've got in year 7, 77 boys, 73 girls, year 8, 76 boys, 62 girls, and so on. Okay, so you've got your list there. Then they say how many year 8s should be in the sample. So we're looking just for the year 8s in the sample. So let me show you what I've done. I've done a calculation here, and I said, okay, so took the groups, and I added up firstly the total boys, 355, total girls, 332, and then the total each column. Now actually the only two numbers you really need here will be the total year 8s and the complete total of everything. Why do we total up both directions? Is just to confirm that this number is right. Because if I add up the totals sideways, the 77 plus 73 get 150, and so on, total down the sides. If I add these totals together, I get 687. If I total each column and then add these two totals together, I get 687. So it's just a way of checking that you've done your adding correct. But really all you needed, the two numbers that are most important here right now, is the 138 and the 687. So looking at the year 8s, there are a total of 130 year 8s. Now, how do I know what to divide that number by? Because to get a sample I need to divide. So what I do is I say, if I don't have a scientific calculator, now on a scientific calculator you would have just put your total 687 over 90. If you don't have a scientific calculator, do division. I've just looked at two different ways of writing it, that's all. So you'd say 687 divided by 90, and either way around you're going to get 7.6333 recurring. Now you can do this on any calculator, you don't need a scientific calculator for that. But there's the number you're going to either be multiplying or dividing by, whether you're going from the sample to the total or from the total to the sample. So again, coming back to year 8s, there are 130 year 8s. I want the sample, so I have to divide by what number? Divide by the answer you got there, so divide by this number, 7.633 recurring. And I will get, if I divide that, which you can also do on a normal calculator, you'll get 18.0786. We can't have 0.086 of a child, so we're going to round down. The Department of Education doesn't allow us to cut children up into fractions. So therefore my sample will be, there are only 18 year 8s. Okay, I hope that makes it a little bit clearer for those who are not using a scientific calculator.